So, Mari, I know that you're recording. So, for recording purposes, I will reset, but I am super duper hype. Um, I've been up just in praise mode since 5 a.m. and just super excited about what is happening, what is going on. We have 48 hours left in this month, y'all. Can y'all even take it and stand it? I cannot. I cannot. So I'm so excited. So what I want to do is, I know she was playing the worship music. It's this song that I have on repeat. If you are able to get up, I am not, but if you are in a space where you can get up and you can move your body, if you are in a space where you can get up and stretch your arms, I invite you to do that. And then, like I said, Myri, for recording and editing purposes, I will reset, but this is just been playing on repeats. So y'all have to get hyped for the next 48 hours. She said we hit 7,000, y'all. That deserves some energy, some movement, some throwing up of the hands. You know how much you can do in 48 hours in your business? Like, this is crazy to me. We have more in our hands right now. And so hopefully you guys understand and just can experience this with me right now. So if you can stretch your hands, stretch your arms, and just really get excited about your business and your space right now, and you know what is happening in this business right now, in your business right now, like, this is crazy. So many open doors, so many opportunities, so many people's lives we touching, we changing right now. Like, we are on go mode. And if you are not on this train, I need you to get on it. I need you to grab your people, tell your folks it's time, bring them back, get them reignited, get yourself reignited. You know, it's time to get up. It's time to go. Like, this is bananas for me. When they talk about the wave that happened when I started in 2018, it was a wave and it's coming back, and you have the opportunity to be a part of that. You have the opportunity to just hit increase on 10. Like, why not take it? Why not take the opportunity, right? Why not get excited about what's happening in your business, in your life? You know how many lives I'm getting ready to change? Come on. How many people I'm about to bless with this opportunity, with this business right now? OMG. It's time for y'all to get amped. It's time for y'all to get amped. It's time for y'all to dance. It's time for y'all to praise. You may not see it. Your numbers may not look at it like it's doing it right now. Your sales, your people may not even look like it right now. But let me tell you, windows, doors, creaks, cracks, whatever he opened for me, I'm jumping through. Let's go. So I know some of y'all are at work, and you may not be able to get up and dance and move and shout, and I'm just in a small spot. But trust and believe, I have been dancing, I have been shouting, I have been praising, I have been crying, I've been doing all the things over my team, over us this morning already. So I just wanted to share that with y'all before we jump right into it. Like, this is the season for open doors. Y'all know, they know, my APs know, how I just enjoy saying the word more. I just enjoy saying the word more because it hypes me up. It reminds me of the opportunity. It reminds me of the things that are available to me. It reminds me of the things that, God has in store for me right now. And so hopefully you understand. That wasn't a part of my presentation at all, but I wanted to share that with you because it was on my heart, it was on my spirit, and hopefully it reminds somebody. So for the purposes of recording, we're gonna go ahead and reset. for editing purposes and all of that good, great stuff. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Nesha. And I am super crazy, stupid excited to be in front of you. I am the premier producer, executive producer in training, leader of Grabbing Our Dreams, also known as God's Unit. And I am just ecstatic to be able to be before you this morning. We are doing something new with Team Forever Fearless. We are doing something exciting with this business, with this team. And so we are starting from the beginning, going back to the basics with doing these trainings and making sure that everybody is equipped, that everybody knows. There is a wave happening right now, and we want everybody to be able to have all the information that they need. Every single thing that you need to get the most out of this business, to have your team be the most successful that they can possibly be. So last week, we were able to, do some very basics. And this morning, I want to talk about DMOs and why they are important. First of all, we got to know what a DMO is. So for those of you who do not know what DMO is, it is daily methods of operations. You probably hear that phrase, that term slung around all the time. What are your DMOs? Where are your DMOs? If you haven't, we're going to get into it. But daily methods of operations is what DMO means. So if your sponsor, yes, one of your sidelines or somebody else says, what are your DMOs? Where are your DMOs? How come you don't have DMOs? That is what they are asking you. Do you have a daily method of operation? Now, I've read and I have found it to be true that the daily method of operations is a small business entrepreneur's best friend. And I believe that it is the best friend because, when you are in a corporate structure and you have these huge things in place, it runs like a machine. We're small businesses that are looking to grow, to become our own empires, to do all of these things. So we have to be really focused. For the most part, a lot of the stuff is being done by us. Like we are our warehouse, we are inventory, we are, the face of the business, we are all of the things, packing and shipping and everything that needs to be done. We are customer service, right? So in order for us to get all of the things in and function in life outside of this, we have to be able to have some type of schedule. We have to be able to have some type of structure. And that's where your DMOs are going to come in. So the very, very, very basics of what a DMO is pretty much just your schedule. It's your schedule of things that you're going to do. Now, because we are all things and all facets of our business, it's not just going to always deal with just our business. It's going to deal with our lives, which is the reason why it becomes our best friend. So write these things down so that you can keep them, review them. I have 3 basic reasons why a DMO is super important to you. And we're going to talk about those things. And of course, if you have any questions, we will be taking those at the end. Number 1, a DMO is going to keep you on task. Plain and simple. It's a schedule. It's what it is that you need. It's telling you exactly what it is that you're going to do. So if you wake up and you have your meditation, you have your prayer, you have, that structure in your life, you got to get your kids ready. There's certain things that you have to do. It has to keep you on task, right? So the first thing I like to do when I wake up in the morning is I like to go into prayer. I believe in the system that I learned from Les Brown years ago, and it has not failed me since. I start by hearing nothing but positivity and prayer the very first 20 minutes of my day. I end my day the exact same way. So I can get up in a great space and I can end my day in a great space, right? It totally made a shift. In between there, you have to do the things that are important to that day. Every day may not look the same. You know, a lot of times people feel like, oh, I have a daily method of operations and it has to look the exact same robotic way. No, our lives are not built like that. But the most important thing is for us to keep you on task. The second thing is it needs to keep you focused on the goal, whatever your goal is, whatever your goal is for today. Today might be a day where I'm focused on my sales. So the things that I do in my daily method of operations may be focused on sales and attraction marketing, or, you know, whatever it is, going live, doing flash sales. It might be a day where I'm doing content for income producing, you know, to have income producing activities. So I might be doing pre-recorded videos, or I might be doing flash sales, whatever it is that I'm doing. But because today I'm focused on sales and I'm focused on creating revenue, then it's going to be focused on that particular thing. And so all of the things that I do for that day are going to be focused on that. I'm still going to get up and pray. I'm still going to get up and meditate. I'm still going to get up and do the other things that I need to do when it's time to do those things. But my work focus is going to be on that particular goal. And that goal today might be making money, right? Or it might be connecting with my team. I have a team, I have a downline of people. I just need to connect with them today. So it might be a day full of phone calls. And, it might be a day full of phone calls. And since I know that, maybe on the day that I was producing content, I use some of that pre-recorded stuff because, hey, I can't be two places at once because I'm the only person, right? So maybe on that day where I was doing money making, producing content, I'm using some of that pre-recorded so that I can spend all day today on the task and focused on the goal of doing what? Connecting with my team. So that's number 2. It's going to keep you focused on the goal. Number 3 is the word that we all tend to hate. Accountability. It's going to keep you accountable. It's going to keep you accountable to what it is that you're supposed to be doing, right? It's going to keep you on task. It's going to keep you focused, but it's going to keep you accountable. It's going to keep you accountable because you're looking at it. I don't know how many people have to write stuff down. I am a pen and paper. I don't care how many amazing apps I get. I don't care how many amazing gadgets I get, but I got to write it down and I got to check it off. And I found out years ago that I like the reward of being able to scratch stuff off of a list. That feels good for me. So I am able to see my progress. I'm able to see if I said I want to sell 50 pieces today, I'm able to see, okay, I'm marked off 45. So that accountability comes in, okay, my goal was 50. I still got 5 pieces left to go. So it holds me accountable to that. Or I wanted to talk to 10 of my consultants today. I've only talked to 5. I need to find 5 more people that I can connect with. Excuse me. I need to find 5 more people that I can connect with. So it keeps us accountable to what we said we were going to do because it's right there in our face. Yes, pen and paper, Lord Jesus. So it keeps it right there and it keeps us accountable and it keeps us where we can see it and continue to focus on what it is that we're supposed to do. So I want to talk about those couple of things for just a moment. The keeping you on task. How many times have we gone throughout the day and we've gotten distracted by whatever? We've gotten distracted, or we felt like we didn't even know, we want to be productive today, but we don't know where to start. That's typically the first thing when somebody asks about DMOs, like, I don't know where to start. I want to do something. This is the reason why we have those structures in place. And Andrea Hutchison has an amazing form. If you just do not know where to start, we have it here on the team page, and just gives you a checklist. Don't make this hard. We tend to overthink. We tend to, say, oh, it looks like somebody else has it all together and they're doing it so perfect. And, we feel like we can't do it. Let me free you. Write down a list of the things that you want to get done, right? So this is a tip that I give people for time management, time blocking, all of these things. So write this down, give it to you for free, all right? Write down every single thing that you want to get done this week. Every single thing that you want to get done this week. Once you do that, take a pen in a different color. It could be red, it could be blue, it could be whatever color you did not write the list in. And then take out of that list your top 4 things that need to get done priority. Like, I gotta get this done like ASAP. It's Monday, this can't wait till Friday. Once you take those things, right, that you have circled, then you do it again. What has to get done in the next 24, 48 hours? Period, point blank. Now, in relation to business, it could be the stuff has to be shipped. I didn't have this lady's orders too long. It got to get shipped today. I haven't sold no jewelry. I got to go live today, in relation to your business. I don't have nothing to ship my stuff in. I got to order something today. I got to get some packaging today. Things that cannot wait. Put that on your top priority list. And then what you do is you plug and play. It's just that easy. You plug and play the things and then make those things the priority for the day. So if shipping and sales are A and B, top priority, I got to get those done today, then that's what we're doing on Monday. That's what we're doing today. That has become our Monday routine, right? We shipping and we selling on Monday. Bam. That's it. The next day, okay, this has got the next highest priority of things. I couldn't do it yesterday because I had a top priority, but this has to be done today. Boom. I have to order more shipping supplies. I got to get that done today. So maybe I need to do office work today. I need to inventory what I have, what I don't have, get that stuff done. That becomes my Tuesday. Don't make it hard. You just need to stay on the task. And if you write it down, I have huge posters, huge signs, dry erase boards, whatever it is that's going to help you. It don't have to look like anybody else's. Now, me, I just told you, I'm pen and paper. I got to write it. I got to erase it. I got to do check marks. I got to do all the things because that feeds me. If you are a gadget person and that feeds you, you do alarms, you do all of those things. It don't have to look like mine. And it's still right. It just needs to be what's going to help you in your business to stay on task. If you have to do alarms I have to do alarms literally for eating. I have a horrible relationship with food, right? Horrible relationship with food. I can go hours without eating, whole days. So I have to set alarms and say, eat something silly. Like, you're going to pass out, so do what it is that works for you. To drink water, to exercise, to connect. If you talk alone like I do, then you may have to have something that keeps you on task that say, hey, you can only be visiting with this for an hour. You can only be doing this time block. for, 30 minutes, period. And then it has to be over with. This call can only last 15, 20 minutes. Then you got to move on to the next consultant. Why? Because you have a goal. And that is our number 2. We have to stay focused on our goal. Our goal is to achieve 10 people, to talk to 10 people. And you can't talk to 10 people if you spending 3 hours talking to every person, right? So you have to make sure that not only are you staying on task, but you're staying focused on your goal. And if we only have so many hours in the day, 3 hours of conversation for every person don't match 10 people. So we have to make sure that we are blocking our time and staying on focus in the goal. Does that make sense for everybody? Staying on focus. The other thing is accountable. And we talked about that just a little bit. With staying accountable, it goes hand in hand with the time blocking. So I don't know if any of you have ever done time blocking with your daily methods of operations, or even just your day. Like this, I remember when Myri came back and she said, we're doing an hour because we got to make sure that we're business people. We're in business. We're in corporate. This is it. We are building businesses, empires, enterprises, all of those good, great, amazing things. And you cannot take all day to do everything. You have to be efficient and effective with your time. That means you have to get to the point, do what it is that we need to do so that we are productive with our time. And a lot of us waste our time on things that are not effective and efficient to our business, right? And so we do that through methods like time blocking. And what does that look like? What does that mean? I wish I had brought my planner in here so that you can see. But pretty much it says, if we are doing think tank from 10 to 11, then at 11 o'clock we done. And we move on to whatever else it says at 11, right? We wrap it up and we move on. If it says, you eat from 11 to 11:15, you eat from 11 to 11:15, and then you move on. And it just progresses that way, but it keeps you focused and on task. It keeps you held accountable to that time, and it keeps you held accountable to that business. Accountability in and of itself. A lot of times we don't want to be held accountable to stuff, which is the reason why we do not do DMOs. The reason why we do not make plans. The reason why we do not, lean to other people to tell them what we plan on doing today, because we don't want to be held accountable, because we're not going to do it. You want to see a shift in your business? You want to see a change in your business? Get accountable. Get accountable. Get accountable to yourself. Get accountable to an accountability partner. Tell somebody, this is what I look to do in my business today. This is what I plan on accomplishing today. This is what is on my DMO list for today. And see how your business shifts. Get honest with you. What are you prepared to do? What are you prepared to give up? Are you prepared to give up that girlfriend 2-hour talk time? Cut it down to 30 minutes, right? Cut it down to 30 minutes. We're not saying don't talk to your people, right? We're not saying don't watch a show, but you may not watch TV every day. Watch TV on the weekend, on your off day, right? So do those shifts. Be accountable to your own success by getting accountable to a timeline, by getting accountable to a schedule, right? So that's what accountability is needing to look like. When I first started, I told you that we are at the beginning of a wave. And if you experienced it when I first came in 5 years ago, you will be excited. You should be excited to know, because I came in and it was already happening. So to be at the beginning of it is crazy, right? There's a movement. And so What you need to be ready to do is get in line, get in structure, get accountable to yourself and to your business so that you can be in flow. I am so big on position and being in position for a good win. And your DMOs will help you be in position. Your DMOs will help you stay on focus, stay accountable, stay on task so that you can win. All of us, every last one of us, want to have successful businesses, whatever that means, whatever that looks like for each and every one of us. In order for us to do that, we have to get responsible. And in order for us to get responsible and to be responsible, we have to get on task. And in order for us to get on task, we got to get focused. And for us to get focused, we need to be accountable. Period. That's it. There is no more. If you can do those three things, you will see a shift in your business. You will see a shift in your home. You will see a shift in everything that happens in and around you. You will, but you have to be willing to do it. You have to be willing to say, I'm going to do this uncomfortable thing. It's uncomfortable for most people. Starting new things are uncomfortable, right? But putting together a schedule can be super scary and super uncomfortable. It seems like it would be so easy, but it's super unnerving for a lot of us because it puts it in our face what we need to do. That's its purpose. These are the things. So I invite you today to write your list. Write your list of things that you want to accomplish this week. We are at what I love to call a spectacular week. It's spectacular because it's beginning and ending. Beginning of a new week, a new work week, it's Monday. Beginning of a new month is getting ready to get started in 48 hours. So this is a spectacular time to set up your brand new month right now at the top of your brand new week. So write out exactly what it is that you want to do, not even for the week, for the next 48 hours, how you want to set up your next month. Write down exactly everything that you want to do in the next 48 hours, what needs to get accomplished, what would give you the shift, and then write out your own DMO plan for the next 48 hours. Don't make it hard. And then once you get that mastered, the first will be here. Write out what you want to do for the first part of your next month. And then get into it. Make the decision that this is going to be the time, the place, the space that you are going to make a shift in your business because you are going to get on task. You are going to be focused on your goals and you are going to be held accountable. So that is it. Hopefully you guys learned something. You took something away from that. I am excited to see how you win this year. I am just beyond elated of what is happening with this team, with the growth, with what's going on. And I can't wait. I cannot wait to shout. I cannot wait to celebrate. I cannot wait to see all the wins that happen in the next 48 hours. So let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. So if anybody has any questions,